Hey guys, we've got a 4065 Winchester video today. We're using 60 grains of GoX cartridge powder. We're going to be using a .409 Snover bullet. These are 400 grainers. And, the BC on these is like .401, so they fly pretty nice. We're using Remington 9.5 Magnum primers. We have a 30,000th vegetable fiber wad between the projectile and the powder charge. And this is Starline brass, and we're launching them through this Browning black powder rifle. You'll notice we've got it topped off with a Unertl 15 power to see how we can do at some ranges out to 400 yards today. Should be a lot of fun. I'm just waiting for the train to come. All aboard! These were all consecutive shots, but because the amount of time that it takes to do all of the different things, such as setting the scope back into battery, adjusting the scope, using the blow tube, and just a variety of things, it just takes so long. I mean, what we're looking at here is probably 30 minutes of shooting. I've kind of reduced it down to a doable point. One thing I did notice, and nice thing about watching your videos afterwards, is that I was really torquing the rifle, and I think part of that is because it has a really nice cheek piece on the left side, and as that starts to recoil rearward, it kind of slides off and cants the rifle. Now, if you're aware of it and you want to hold real hard on the back of the stock, you can kind of avoid that. See, the form was better, and with these high walls, you really got to be careful not to torque the rifle, because it's a two-piece stock and you can really throw your shots just by putting a little bit of leverage on the back. You got to do everything the same. This gun is sighted in right now. If I miss, it's because of my technique. See how close we can come to that little plate. It's almost like a hostage situation. Smaller plate, 300 yards. Now let's try a 5-shot group on that IPSC guy. Wow. Okay. What do you think about 400? Try the IPSC guy. So if you're not familiar with black powder, the reason why we put the case in the soapy water is to keep the case from corroding. The reason why we use a blow tube is to keep moisture in the chamber and the rifling, to keep the fouling down. You can go through 20 rounds without cleaning the bore. You don't have to wipe a patch down through, especially for shooting steel. Well, the first thing you'll notice with an externally adjustable scope, you won't have a full range of view unless you pull the scope back into battery. That's one of the drawbacks to these older externally adjustable scopes, but they do provide fine accuracy. This scope really makes the rifle look a lot nicer. The rear tang sight on this could get me to 600 pretty quickly, and you will notice that I've just got the spring loose so that when it recoils forward there's no banging back on the scope as it goes back into battery. So this is a much better way of doing it. The rear turret is just about maxed out at 400 yards, so this is about as far as I can go with it.